Things a man should do to make any woman chase after him. Are you tired of always being the one who pursues another? It's high time to make a woman chase after you. The main secret to this is to leave her curious, to want to get closer, but always maintaining that element of mystery so as not to give everything away and make the girl lose interest. Today, you'll learn some tips and actions that will make any woman interested in you, and with these tips I'm about to give you, her interest in you will double. Music. Before we continue, I ask you to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and activate the notification bell to receive our content exclusively. In today's video, we'll reveal some actions that men should take so that women chase after them. And if you want to know all of them, watch until the end. Music. Action 1. Avoid taking the initiative. If the intention is to make a woman chase after you, the first rule is not to go after her. Usually, just showing too much interest is enough to push her away and convince her that you're not worthy of her time and attention. Regardless of the steps you decide to take, resist the temptation to be the first to send a message or invite her out. Let her come to you. Action 2. Be the first to leave. Many people make the mistake of wanting to be glued to the person they want to conquer all the time. Don't be afraid to interrupt a wonderful conversation when you see someone you know or to say goodbye in the middle of a chat to go somewhere else. This type of behavior shows how in demand you are, which will drive the girl crazy to meet you again. Remember, if you want her to chase after you, you can't be glued to her all the time. Occasionally, don't answer her calls or take some time to reply to her messages. She'll go crazy in a good way. Action 3. Deliver strong emotions to her. Strong emotions contribute to the increase of dopamine in women's brains, making her think about you all the time just because she feels comfortable being with you. You must create unforgettable moments with her and make her miss you. Don't do things that any other man would do. Try doing different things like traveling, having picnics, taking her to parks or the beach, as this will increase your intimacy with her. A cool thing you could do is record the outing you had and give it to her as a gift, so she can remember that day you spent together. Action 4. Don't always be available. One thing men should always remember is that women value men who are busy. Right after the conversation becomes more intense, it's interesting that you tell her that you have something to do because she'll soon understand that she doesn't have all the time to talk to you and that she'll need to do something else. Right after that, the female brain will unconsciously make decisions to stay close to you because women always want what they can't have. So it's very important that you're not always present. And if you want to know what else drives women crazy for you and wanting to have you by her side, the answer is, be a man not all women can have. Action 5. Don't be predictable. The most predictable types of men are those who are always available for women, wanting to be there all the time chatting with her. Imagine watching the same movie more than 10 times in just one day. Besides getting stressed after the 5th time, you'll predict everything that will happen. And that's how women feel when a man is predictable. They want something new because it brings more mystery, which generates attraction and a lot of interest. What is old and repeated becomes predictable, and that's why women lose interest in their husbands after years, because they become predictable. And besides that, he also no longer brings strong emotions to his woman by simply letting the routine take over the couple's life. It can happen that this woman goes after other men just because he doesn't deliver strong emotions to her. Unfortunately, this is one of the things that happen when a relationship falls into routine. When it stops being the man she fell in love with and stops doing the things he used to do to conquer her, the routine ends up destroying the relationship. And why does this happen? When a marriage or a relationship falls into routine, it becomes predictable, which causes the relationship not to last long because it cools along with the love. Unlike when you're just dating a woman, because relationships usually last longer because there's no routine as you seek to travel together, go to the cinema, the bar, the beach. In short, you seek a way to completely escape the routine. Conclusion. If you let your relationship fall into routine and don't seek to live unforgettable moments with her, making her experience strong emotions. She will lose interest in you and consequently will seek strong emotions in the arms of another, seeking to experience new things that you didn't give her when you were together. Because one thing is certain, humans always desire what they can't have and go in search of it wherever it is. Bonus tip. Despite the tips and suggestions in this video about the behavior you should adopt, never stop being yourself. It doesn't make sense to try to attract a woman if she thinks you're something that doesn't match your true essence. If you liked the video, please take a few minutes to share it with your friends. Leave a comment on what you thought. I would be very happy to know your opinion. Thank you for watching. Come back anytime.